Welcome to Living Agriculture with me, Iyisa Luigare Bachivinga. I thank you for viewing, I thank you for liking, and I thank you for subscribing. Today, we are going to handle the issue pertaining feeds and feeding. When I talk of feeds, this is comprised of the feeds mixing, the feeds formula, the ingredients, and how we mix the feeds. You have been asking, how do we mix the feeds of the different stages? As I speak now, today, this is where we are. Now we have two types of feeds. We have what we call the pellets. Now, when we talk of the pellets, it is this one here. As you see it, this is the way or how it looks like. Once you buy the pellets, you don't need to add in any more ingredients, neither to reduce. Let me thank Isaac Acheyune. Manyo yansala. I was saying that if we are to go into poultry project, one, you need to know what type of breed are you going into. Two, you need to know how do we mix the feeds. Three, you need to know the signs and symptoms of the common diseases. Four, what are the ingredients used in mixing the feeds. Here, where we are. I told you we have two types. The first one here, it is the pellets. You don't need to add in anything. If you are told to do so, make sure that the feeds you are being given, it is fake. We have the pre-starter. It is this one here. Pellets. We have the growers. When I talk of the pre-starter, in the local chicks, the commercial layers, the croilers, the rainbow, the sasso, or Sussex. Let me remind you, we have 7 types of chicken breeds, of which you know every them. Local, commercial layers, the croilers, rainbow, sasso, and Sussex. The feeds we give them, we start with the pre-starter, pellets. And this is served for only 1 week, maximum 2 weeks. Then there we start mixing. Even if you are into the broilers, the short-term chicks, you can start with what we call the pre-starter. Second is the growers. Third, the finisher. So please, make sure whoever is viewing, what I need is you to become a manager of your farm. 2, you need to learn how to mix the feeds. 3, identifying the genuine feeds and the fake feeds. But the bad thing is, when I talk of you at least sending some money to Brian at the camera, you start complaining. Yes, again, I've started asking for money. You are mean. Happy New Year. That is done. Now, let's see what we call the pre-starter or chicken duck mash. The chicken duck mash, we serve these chicks from 1 day old to 2 months. How do we mix them? One, we start with the broilers, I mean the maize brand, this one here. But before buying the maize brand, make sure you put this maize brand in your hand. Squeeze it like this. Open the hands. If you see that it is in this format, you are at the right place. One, once you are going to buy your maize bran, make sure you squeeze it as I am doing here. Open. If it is scattered like this, that maize bran is genuine. Now, if at all, by the way, this is what we call the sawdust. Some people mix the feeds with the sawdust. We are going to mix it and see how it looks. That's our sawdust. Let's add our maize bran here. We add other ingredients here as it is done, because we are going to be seeing everything. Now this is already the mixed feeds as you see. It's already mixed. Get it in this format. Squeeze it like this. Can you see the difference? This one here has remained in the way it is. Now the mixed one, it is here. Open it. So the difference you can see. This one is genuine, and this one here is fake. Why? It has the sawdust. That's where people fail. They mix the sawdust with the maize brand. And when it comes to all stages of chicks, you will not run away from coccidiosis, avian flu. You know that. Constipation, loss of appetite, and decrease in eggs production. It is due to this. Our broad objective of living agriculture is to transform the lives of the community through agriculture, poultry, rabbitry, piggery, and livestock. I hear more people there on the media here complaining, why should I talk, or why do I talk about pigs? In spite of being a Muslim, I'm a veterinary officer, and it is my profession. There is a difference between the belief and the believe. However, because the religion or the faith, I'm entitled to save the pigs if at all they are dying. But the belief, I'm not supposed to eat it. That's me. So this is how we can identify the fake feeds and the genuine feeds. We are going to be looking at every ingredient in mixing these feeds. So keep on watching. We are going to start with the maize brand, which is here. I told you how do you verify whether it is fake or not. Squeeze it like this. Open it. Here you can see. This means that in the maize brand, there is no sawdust. As we opened this, it remained, meaning that here it is fake. It contains the the sawdust. Let's start using the maize bran. One, we are going to use the ordinary type of mixing the feeds. Maize bran, it is here. We add, this one here is what we call the fish meal. Kyemuyinza okuyita mukene. It is calculative. In 100 maize bran, we add 30 kilograms of fish. The second ingredient, we add cotton seed cake. By the way, we have 3 types of cotton seed cakes. One, the one which comes from TZ, I'm talking of Tanzania. The one which comes from Kenya. And this one which is ours, the best cotton seed cake, it is this one which comes from Tanzania. Why? It has no fiber in it. Once we add our cotton, it will start changing the color as we continue mixing. We started the maize bran, we added the fish, we have added cotton seed cake,